in this country, we have watched the ammo shortage begin. Then we saw inflation destroy kind of the price of, well, everything in the country. And we're seeing the ammo shortage come to an end. I mean, I'd argue it's kind of over. I mean, there's obviously some ammo that's still a little more difficult to get, but pretty much if you want ammo, you can find your ammo. But what we want to talk about is this inflation as it's effective, well, pretty much everything. How has it affected ammo, and will it continue to affect ammo? Well, let's start by saying, my experience, just like your experience, has been with everything has gone up. Literally everything has gone up in price over the last year. I, throughout the last year, was building a small cabin down on our range, and every time the builder would come to me, it's like everything doubled. Every couple months, just double everything. The cost of wood, window, everything. Just double. Every time we had a conversation, it doubled. And it wasn't him just saying it. I could verify that for myself. And it was true. Things were just doubling. And they seemed to be going on that pattern. So what's going on with ammo specifically? Well, let's start by saying the cost of ammo has increased primarily because of the ammo panic buying and the ammo shortage and that kind of thing. It didn't happen because of inflation. Now, as we've seen the ammo shortage come to an end, obviously those prices have not come down to the 2019 price level, and I don't believe they ever will, regardless of whether all this nonsense happened or not. Because of just simple inflation and time, the price of everything is going to go up. But what about these dramatic increases we're seeing? Well, to answer that question, I do not believe that ammo is going to go up as fast as a lot of other things around. Primarily because the ammo industry is a very, very unique and defined industry that is separated from the rest of all other industry for the most part. It's a very defined industry. And what it has experienced over the last 2 years is very different, very, very different than what all the other industries have experienced, because all the other industries have experienced inflation, and the cost of just your basic construction components are going up, your basic parts are going up, your basic chemicals are going, like everything's going up, so people are seeing all these things go up. The ammo industry sold out of almost all their ammo right away when this all began, and then they've just been pumping out ammo around the clock trying to feed it to people and bring those prices down. That did not happen to other industry. That didn't happen to the television industry. It didn't happen to the lawn mowing industry. It didn't happen to any other industry other than trucks. Few trucks, and that was just really more of a computer chip issue. It had nothing to do with people went out and panic bought trucks. It was more of a computer chip issue. So even that wasn't really similar. So because of this distinct industry, and because it was what it experienced was very different than what any other industry has experienced, is experienced, or will experience, they're different. And what these ammo manufacturers are doing is they're obviously trying to get out as much ammo and bring the cost down as humanly possible, because we're going to buy it as much as they produce for the most part. If they produce ammo, it's going to sell. Whereas in all the other industry, again, is not experiencing that kind of a situation. So I guess what I'm saying is I do not believe that this will affect the cost of ammo. I do believe that the cost of your basic components of the ammo are going to go up, and that'll make, the cost of ammo go up. But I do believe that the ammo industry is going to rise slower, because it rose so darn quick and everybody panicked, and then then there was just no ammo really to be found for a long time, and then it slowly kind of came down. So no, I don't believe it's going to continue to go up. I do believe it's actually going to continue to fall. I don't believe it'll ever get to the 2019 prices, but I do believe it's one of the only things we're going to see in America that's actually going down in price over the remainder of 2022. So there's my thoughts on how all this will affect The ammo price, again, I'm not an economics professor by any means, or have ever really worked in it. This is just my observations of seeing the cost of everything go up, and really focusing on, I've focused on the ammo prices and the ammo shortage more than most people I know. So by looking at that, I don't believe it's going to go up with inflation like the rest of products in this country are. So there you go. Any insight on that, definitely put in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel through Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.